Come be an MBVV volunteer. V is for victory. V is for volunteer. Beautiful volunteers that make all this happen for the Monterey Bay Veterans. Come be an MBVV volunteer.
My name is James Bogan. I've been the president the last 8 years. This is my second stint as president. Before I was president for 4 years, but I've been involved with the organization for 37 years.
V is for victory. V is for volunteer. MBV. V.
Hello, my name is Joan Bennett. I have collected many prizes for all the participants over 26 years of being with this organization. I was the first woman president of the organization. I was president for 4 different years. Well, let's put it like this. I joined in '95, and I was in for 26 years. I think it was 2001, and I grew the organization. When I joined, we had 80 people in the fishing derby. By the time I was president for the first year, I had already grown it to where I had to limit it to 500 people. Our biggest derby, and it's Monterey Bay Veterans Incorporated. A lot of volunteers, of course. One derby, I had 21 small boats, also besides the large boats we hired from Chris's and Randy's Fishing, which is no longer there. You know, people were so nice. I mean, you just treat them with respect, and they gave us so many things for physically challenged people. Mostly disabled veterans, true, but we deal with anyone who's 40% or more physically challenged. So many volunteers. I know I can't name them all, I'm so sorry, because there's just so many. But James Bogan and his wife have been there forever. Jeff Ward and his wife have taken it over. Jeff Ward is now the executive director. And so many people work the races also to provide funding so we can keep things going. And of course, DAV has for decades given us money. Monterey Bay Veterans Incorporated still provides physically challenged assistance to all the races, the air show, all of these activities. We make everything ADA compliant. So it's just fantastic.
Beautiful thing.
It absolutely is. And I always said my main line was, try us one time, but be careful because we may just hook your heart.
Oh, beautiful. I love that.
Thank you.
That is wonderful. Well, thank you so much for everything you've done with the organization, your years of service. And just one last question. What is it that originally inspired you to join a group like this and to just pick up the torch and lead a light for others to follow?
My father started me fishing when I was 4 years old. Okay. It's important to care about others, respect others, and always lend a helping hand. Back in Poolesville, Maryland, but because of all my fishing, I developed a fishing tournament for all the children in the entire town. It's still going on to this day. And actually, because of all the research and things I do with fishing, Fish and Wildlife had me come to the Cow Palace because I was the 4th California fishing ambassador in the state and the first woman California fishing ambassador in the state of California. Thank you. So because of all the fishing and teaching I've done for decades and decades. And I fish with Moss Landing, the CCFRP, California Collaborative Fishing Research Program. I've been doing that for years because they noticed that I know how to catch fish. I do it scientifically, learning everything I can about fish. And a lot of people call me the fish whisperer because fish usually come to me. So, but I love teaching about it, and it's a hobby for a lifetime. Keeps the kids off the streets. to tie flies, all sorts of things. It's just so wonderful. Teach them how to fix a guide on a fishing rod that breaks. It just goes on and on. So it's what I do.
Thank you for serving for so many years.
Thank you. Yeah, and strangely enough, I also served in Vietnam during the war. So 24 years in the Navy. So amazing career. And
may God bless you and your family. Thank you so much.
I thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity.